every artist that comes along and really changes music, like Randy Travis, as far as country goes, Randy Travis, Garth Brooks, Morgan Wallen, guys that have really changed the way country sounds, even Johnny Cash to a degree, guys like that, they had something that was theirs, uniquely theirs. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to find, man. And it's easier said than done, Anthony. It's easier said than done. I think when you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and you're in your teens, and you're like, I'm going to be a country music star one day, and you're saying that, but it doesn't really hold water yet. There's, trying to explain to a kid, girl, or a guy who's 17 years old, who has stars in their eyes of country music glory. You're like, man, you got a long way to go. And it's not because you're not good enough. It's not because it's because it takes that long to build momentum in this music business, in this business. And I think when you're younger, you think there's going to be one big thing that happens, like your break, and that's going to propel you into stardom. And I think shows like American Idol and The Voice have created this image in people's heads that's how it happens. And it does happen like that for some people. But the majority of artists drive and claw and scrape and climb their way to the top, or wherever they get. So that's what the surreal part of it for me is. It's like, man, all of these little steps that we're doing are really starting to pay off, and really the hard work that the people around me are putting in. I will never brag on myself. I haven't done it alone. The songwriters that write with me, the people that are producing my records, my team around me, the people that are helping me do this, my band. I mean, it's like, if you don't have those people helping you, you don't have anything. Right. But doing it as far as trying to make records and this side of the music business, the politics of Nashville and the recording process and that stuff. I'm relatively new at that. I've only been doing that for 2 or 3 years. Right. So I've learned a lot in that short amount of time. And I've got a great team of people that help me. Nobody makes it. I don't want, any of your listeners out there. I'm going to tell you right now, no artist makes it in this business by themselves. You don't make it doing it by yourself. You have to have people that believe in you along your journey, and have the same work ethic as you. And you have to have work ethic. You have to think about it nonstop. It has to be your entire life. And I would say that's probably the case for any successful business. Is if you want it to be something that is your career, you have to sacrifice for it. So that's where I'm at now. Is I say I'm old enough to know better and still too young to care. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Because I feel young and spry. I'm in the prime of my career, and I feel like we're primed for something, whether it's God's plan for it to happen for me or not. That's all right. If it don't happen, if it does, then I'll go back home to South Carolina and probably play music for a living and be a beach bum for the rest of my life. And keep making records, and I'll keep making records and keep writing songs and keep putting them out, and hopefully there'll be somebody somewhere that still wants to hear it.